Hello, it's Tim. How are you today? It is now 11:22. I haven't got an intro at the moment, so maybe Mark can do that. I'm going to show you what I do with my scans, or when I do scan, because I went to the charity shop or the thrift store today because I got money from work. I got 3 CDs. Robert Miles Dreamland, that works at £2. 3 CDs is £2 each. And yeah, £2 for the CD, so it's $9.85 roughly. This CD, because I got the other version, the red version, it's got the radio edit of a song called One and One, but that song's not on it. I've always wanted to get this version. This album, Soul Survivor and Momentum, Kingdom Come, and In Good Condition. Can't see it on camera, maybe you can, just need to get a case. And this album, I've got the cover, as I said, the case is broken. I'm going to show you how I do my scans and what I do once I've done them. Okay, I've got the cover, and this is the scanner. I know it's a bit messy. Yeah, that's the scanner, and what I do when I do scan is I will scan the cover first. But because there's not a lot of folds, there's only 6 folds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got the back cover, which makes it 7, 8, 9 and 10, about 11 scans. 2 IFPR numbers, one in the outer ring and one in the middle ring, but it's in the plastic. Well, it's not difficult to scan, it's just that the scanner might not pick it up, so I have to resort into getting a lamp or using this light to scan. Light is bright, but it's not bright. It's bright, what I'm trying to say, it's bright, but it's not really bright. I want it really bright, but then what I do, I would if I had the room on a scanner, I would put the whole thing in, but as you can see, it's not going to fit. This is an A4 scanner, but an A3 scanner would allow you to scan all this in one scan. So what I do is I get the front cover, because it's not just for Discogs. Anyway, this is what I do. Here is the scanner, not printer. I need to get a computer wipe from Mark a bit later on. I think it's ready to scan now. So it's going to be a long process. I'll break it down for you. Hopefully it's not so difficult. We're going to do the front cover first. So this is what I do. The back cover, this fold, I fold it like this. Normally I will have it, because when you scan it that way, it will scan it vertical, it will scan it horizontal. Scan it horizontal, it will scan it vertical. Put it on the scanner, so, see that? Actually what it looks like actually. Like an orangey purpley, purple's a bit darker. Put it in the middle, close the flap. Right. So basically, after I've done this, when you do in scanning, make sure you close everything down, because the program can be a bit annoying, it doesn't want to scan sometimes. So this is the Kodak AIO Home Center mount. This is good if you maximize it, because it helps you to edit it before saving it. Scan documents and pictures, which is just there, and preview scan. Sometimes it doesn't want to scan straight away. A lot of times it just takes long. That noises the scanner. Okay. Now you see that, so as you can see, it's clipped a lot of the scan off. So what I do for that is you fit scan. And I will scan one panel, but I want to scan the whole thing. This is what I do. I get the arrow and drag it all the way up. I always leave a gap, because it might look straight, but it might not be straight. Looking that down the bottom as well. This is a good indicator of what I do. So I'm happy with that. Give it more leg room down here, because that's better. Once I do that, I press next. I scan it at 300 DPI. For these scans, for the CDs, I scan it at 600. But if it's a annoying IFPI number, I don't know what it means, but I scan it at 120, but I have to save it and then go back to edit it, which can be annoying. So that's scanned now. Now that actually looks pretty good. Red eye, ignore that where it says save movie file. I was doing something with Movie Maker, it was a bit annoying. Right, facial retouch. That is really good actually. Adjustments, I don't change the contrast or exposure or anything. I don't change anything else apart from the brightness and the midtones or the shadows, because I don't know if it's straight. I'm going to save it straight away, because it might need a bit of adjusting, and it's got a lot of white areas I want to get rid of. Save to file. I'm just going to call it Paul, then I can edit it later. Right, I'm going to put it towards 17. Save to file. I'll save. Right, once you've done that, start and click photo gallery. I like to be basic when I'm scanning, because I don't want to make it where the image looks not photoshopped, but where the colours doesn't represent it as closely to the original. For example, if I was going to scan this, I don't want to scan the green to look like blue. No, not blue, like yellow. I want to be as close to the scan. I want to make it as close to the colour represented on the cover. That when I edit, the colours represented on the scan is as close to the original colour on the cover. Well, you get this pop part with, always with gallery. Would you like to open this? And then every time you say don't show this, it keeps showing it. That block. Bit nice. It's also for Discogs as well. And I showed you Discogs before. I wish this camera had a viewfinder so I can see what I'm scanning or see what I'm showing you as well. Alright, I'm gonna put Amphit. I don't know how you spell his name. A-N-T-H. Oh. Yeah, so basically that's all saying this is like eBay, but it's a bit better. But I can put Paul Beloshi in. Well, Paul Beloshi's there, but because it's not like eBay, a lot of gospel stuff is not on here. But I've got another one up there called First Light that's not on here. It's slightly lagging in gospel. Everything else it finds, like Lumvig and Dido, Ganad, etc. But it's not. It finds Christian stuff, but it depends who is submitting it. I would, if I had every Christian stuff, like vinyl or whatever, I would submit all. The reason I use this because I want to make it as complete as possible. I might have been able to do the scan. This is the scan. Perfect. See this weird colour coming like that? Right, it is on the scan. It is on the gallery. Or for some reason, when you open in the picture, it looks darker than what it really is. A bit annoying. So what I do is I straighten the image. Right? It's actually straight. See that? It doesn't look straight at the bottom. So are you going to do it manually and adjust it? Right, once I've done that, so what I do is I always click the name at the top. I don't go to the libraries because it puts everything in one bit. So like all the music and all the files and pictures will be in one go. This is what I mean. File, pictures. It has the pictures, but it includes everything. So like pictures, which is right. Download, local this, and it's thinking, well, I just want the pictures look like my pictures. So why would I need to go all that? But all the way to the bottom, and we're looking for the large folder. Where is it? Oh, 17. Double click that. And then what I do, right mouse click, edit. Hard to edit a picture. Do this at the same time. I scroll all the way down, like this. And then what I do now is I take a bit of the white area out and click save. And I also make sure it's straight on the image as well. Just one thing, don't save if you're using Paint. Do not save if it's open in gallery. It's violation. It's a Microsoft product. They're both Microsoft. I don't know why. Alright, I'm happy with that. Right, save. Everything looks fine. I always make sure that it's straight at the bottom. Straighten photo. Okay. Close. Oh, that's perfect actually. Edit. I just want a front cover. As I said before, I'm not going to show the whole thing. It's quite long. The actual scanning takes longer than the editing, believe me. Because you can scan something fast. Because the scan is not the problem. Is the editing. Editing the pictures. And it's not just about cropping them. Because once you save it, you've got to edit all the images. But it takes longer that way. And straightening the image, editing process. And it depends how many scans you're doing. Thankfully I'm doing 11. Turn it right way this time. No, not turn it right way. Zoom out the right way. That's it. Anyway, I'm going to show you the CD scan. It's only because the reason why I'm doing the CD scan now is that not that it's just done. See if it picks up this number, but because of time I'm not going to show you. I just wanted to do a matrix because that's this I can a bit later on today. Just I'm really tired. I can't tell by my eyes, but they're tired. See if it picks up the number, and if it does, I'm happy. Like preview scan. Alright, done a scan. Right, I don't think it's picked it up, but I'm going to fit scan now. Okay, I'm going to do the boxes. As I showed you, I need to watch this video again. Okay, see if it picks up then fine, if it doesn't. I'm going to scan it at 600 and then at 120 and see whatever comes off as clear. I don't mean that, I mean I scan it at 600 and that scan it at 120 and see which one is clearer. If one of them is clear, then I'm happy. Alright, it's scanned but I can't see any number. Alright, zoom out. Which is this arrow by the way, but there's a number inside the plastic mold that I can't see anywhere. So that is a nuisance, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna scan it at 120. Previous scan. Okay, fit scan. Now this one is gonna be zoomed in much more. It's still not picked up, but I'm going to press next. Now it's going to say this warning when scanning that each scan must be saved, but because I want to see how it looks, I need to start a new scanning session. Preview scan. You always have to press preview scan before you can fit the scan. Alright, fit scan. Alright, click next. Now this, the reason why that came up, I'll explain. Because that came up, because it was a higher resolution, it can scan but you can't edit it until you save the picture. I just want to see how it looks on HDI, and then once this is scanned, stop rubbing my eye. Wow, this is 10. Alright, I saved the picture, scan the picture, but it's not really about zooming in. See, the the scan is even readable, but this is only for demonstration purposes. No, it's not picked it up, so I had to do the lamp thing. So that's pretty much it, what I do with my scans, and obviously add it to Discogs. Hopefully you find this video helpful, and if you've got any questions, just leave them a comment on the description below this video and I'll get back to you. And I'll see you soon. Have a nice day, and thank you, Mark, for getting me in the vlogs. The reason why I don't want to start is I don't want to put too much out, like my life story, if you know what I mean. Not my life story, this and that, what happened, this and that. I just want to do what I like, not because like what I believe, whatever, but I just want to put out stuff that I feel comfortable with. And the thing is, I don't want to put something out that I'm not comfortable with. So hopefully I hope you like this video. I haven't said this before I go. Have a great day. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for commenting my videos. Thank you for promoting or sharing my videos across the YouTube network, across the internet. Bye bye. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.